Yo! What's up everyone, it's Ahmed. I'm super excited to have you all back here with me today. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Now, I've been seeing a lot of you getting into video editing, especially with apps like CapCut. It's been amazing to see the creativity and passion you all bring to your projects. And listen, for good reason too. It's powerful, it's versatile, and it's straight up easy to use. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned editor, CapCut has something for everyone. But to really unlock that next level, those pro-level edits, you got to dive deep into some of the less obvious features. These hidden gems can make a huge difference in the quality of your videos. That's what we're doing in this video 10 CapCut hacks I wish I knew when I started. These tips are going to save you time and help you create stunning videos that stand out. We're talking tips and tricks to step up your video editing game. From advanced transitions to color grading and even some secret shortcuts, I've got you covered. So let's get right into it. Grab your devices, open up CapCut, and let's explore these awesome hacks together. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be editing like a pro. Alright, before we get into the fancy stuff, let's start with the foundation. It's crucial to have a solid understanding of the basics before diving into more advanced techniques. This will not only make your editing process smoother, but also more efficient in the long run. When you open up CapCut, take some time to really get familiar with the layout. Notice how everything is organized and where each tool is located. This initial exploration will save you a lot of time later on. You've got your timeline at the bottom, that's where all the magic happens. This is where you'll be assembling your video clips, adding transitions and making cuts. Think of it as the backbone of your project. Your preview window is up top, so you can see your edits in real time. This is incredibly useful for making sure everything looks just right before you finalize your project. Always keep an eye on this window as you make changes. And then you've got all your tools and effects neatly organized on the side. From basic trimming tools to advanced effects, everything you need is right there. Spend some time exploring these tools to understand what each one does. Trust me, getting comfortable with the interface is going to make your whole editing experience so much smoother. The more you know about where things are and how to use them, the more efficient you'll be. Spend some time, play around, import some test clips, and just get a feel for how things work. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. This is how you learn. The more you experiment, the more confident you'll become in your editing skills. Additionally, consider watching some tutorials to get a better understanding of the software. There are plenty of resources available online that can provide you with tips and tricks to enhance your editing skills. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more proficient you'll become. Try out different techniques and see what works best for you. Over time, you'll develop your own unique editing style. Finally, don't forget to share your work. Upload your edited videos to social media or share them with friends and family. Getting feedback can be incredibly valuable and help you improve even further. So take your time, explore and enjoy the process. Editing can be a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. Happy editing. Okay, so you've got the basics down. Now let's talk efficiency. CapCut has this amazing library of templates, and they are a game changer, especially if you're just starting out or if you need to put together a video quickly. We're talking pre-made transitions, text animations, even sound effects, all ready to go. Just browse through the categories, find one that fits the vibe of your video, and boom, you're good to go. You can even customize them further to really make them your own. Now, if you want to add that extra layer of polish, keyframes are your best friend. Keyframes basically let you control the movement and scale of your clips and effects with insane precision. You can make your text fly across the screen, have your videos zoom in smoothly. The possibilities are endless. It might seem a little intimidating at first, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, it's surprisingly intuitive. Just play around with the keyframe points on the timeline, preview your changes, and you'll be animating like a pro in no time. Chapter 4, let's be real, nobody wants to watch a video that's just a bunch of jump cuts, right? That's where transitions come in. CapCut has a ton of built-in transitions, from simple fades to more dynamic effects. And the key here is to experiment. Don't be afraid to try out different transitions between your clips and see what works best for your style and the mood of your video. You'll be surprised at how much more engaging your videos become with some well-placed transitions. Chapter 5. Filters, man. They can completely transform the look and feel of your video. CapCut has a whole bunch of them built in, and they're organized by mood, which is super helpful. You've got your vintage vibes, your cinematic looks, your bright and airy filters, you name it. And the cool thing is you can adjust the intensity of each filter to really fine-tune the look you're going for. Don't be afraid to play around and see what works best for your video. Chapter 6. Text and captions are essential, not just for accessibility, but also for adding context and enhancing your storytelling. But here's the thing, keep it clean and concise. You don't want to bombard your viewers with walls of text. Choose a clear and easy-to-read font and make sure the text size is big enough to be legible on all screen sizes. And when it comes to captions, accuracy is key. Take the time to make sure your captions are synced up perfectly with your audio. Alright, let's talk audio. Sound design is so often overlooked, but it's crucial for creating an immersive experience. CapCut has a decent library of royalty-free music and sound effects built in, or you can import your own. The key here is to choose music that complements the mood and pacing of your video. And don't be afraid to experiment with sound effects to add those little details that really bring your videos to life. Chapter 8. Speed adjustments are a great way to add some drama or emphasize certain moments in your videos. You can slow down footage to create a cinematic slow motion effect or speed things up for a fast-paced, energetic feel. Just be careful not to overdo it. Too much speed ramping can be jarring for the viewer. Use it strategically to highlight key moments and keep your audience engaged. Chapter 9. Overlays are like layers in your video, and they can add a whole other dimension of creativity. You can use overlays to add textures, graphics, even lower thirds. CapCut has a bunch of built-in overlays, or you can import your own images or videos. Experiment with blending modes and opacity to create unique effects. Overlays are a powerful tool, so get creative and see what you can come up with. Chapter 10. Okay, you've put in all this work editing your masterpiece, and now it's time to export. This is a critical step that can make or break the final quality of your video. Exporting might seem straightforward, but there are several settings you need to get right to ensure your video looks its best. This is where a lot of people trip up, but it's crucial to get it right. If you don't, all your hard work could be for nothing. CapCut lets you adjust the resolution, frame rate, and bitrate of your exported video. These settings are essential for maintaining the quality of your footage. Let's start with resolution. The higher the resolution, the clearer and more detailed your video will be. Always aim to export at the highest resolution your footage allows. Next, consider the frame rate. A higher frame rate can make your video look smoother, especially for fast-moving scenes. However, be mindful of the original frame rate of your footage. Exporting at a different frame rate can sometimes cause issues. And then there's the bitrate. A higher bitrate means better quality, but it also results in a larger file size. Finding the right balance between quality and file size is key. If you're sharing your video on social media, you might need to compromise a bit on quality to keep the file size manageable. But if you're aiming for the highest quality possible, don't be afraid to crank up that bitrate. Just be prepared for longer upload times and larger storage requirements. Remember, the goal is to ensure your video looks as good as it can without unnecessary compromises. Find a good balance between quality and file size depending on where you're going to be sharing your video. By paying attention to these settings, you can avoid bottlenecking your video's quality and ensure that your final product is something you're proud to share. So there you have it, guys. 10 CapCut hacks to take your videos to the next level. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you experiment with these tips and tricks, the better you'll become at video editing. And who knows, maybe you'll even discover some of your own hacks along the way. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more video editing tutorials. Let me know in the comments what other CapCut tutorials you'd like to see. Until next time, peace out.